Hello. Hi, you. It's me, Candice, Sisterman Bow at Happy Catastrophe. Thank you for joining me in my cabin again tonight as we continue on with my 2025 inventory audit. I'm making sure that I know where all my books are, that they're organized, which is a good thing I started this because we're finishing up the A's today and I've already can't find one book. So this is the second video in the series, where in the first one I showed you this lovely sun moon journal. It's a journal that is attached by the back cover. Isn't that great? Archer and Olive. This was in my quarterly subscription box. And this is where my new inventory is going to live. And so we started with the A's. We did the Camellia Angel Cova, Autumnal Wood, and Art of Coloring in the first video. I have note of another art of coloring I have. It's the Nightmare Before Christmas, Disney. And I got it used. I got all these used. I cannot find it anywhere. So when I find it, I'll show it to you. But that's another reason that I'm doing this, to make sure I have all the books that I think I have and that I know where they are. So we're going to finish up the A's today. And we have Casey Ann, and then we have all of Fabiana Attanasio that is not a mythographic or a Coloring Heaven special. So that's what we're doing today. And then our next video will be on the B's. Now, if I have a lot of B's, so it'll just be a B video, and I have a lot of C's, but I don't think I have many D's. D and E might be together. I'm going to try to keep these under 45 minutes if I can. So here we go. This is the Casey Ann one that I'm talking about. Now, I don't know. This is the gift that my dad gave me. He saw it advertised on television, and he put his camera up and took the QR code, and he got it. I'm pretty sure it's AI, and I keep meaning, but it means a lot to me because it's from my dad. And I'm not sure. It might be a real person. I mean, there's, a signature, and from the depths of my heart. As Casey Ann, I am profoundly touched by your enthusiasm. So it's written kind of differently. It says designed by, not illustrated by. But, and it's got a little bit of everything. It borrows from a lot of different traditions. Oh, these are so cute. But I really need to get into this book because my dad gave it to me. And I know he would like to see colored images from it. So, hey, there you go. Netherlands. It's a windmill. Oh, we have a joke about that. It's not one style. It looks like it's probably copied. Maybe. I don't know. I did a search and I couldn't figure out whether Casey Ann was a real person or a publishing company. This was the one I was thinking about starting with. I love this sweet picture, but looking through it, there's quite a few I love. I love this one. There's just a little bit of everything. And then some stuff that doesn't look, that looks straight up AI. As does this. There's no consistent style, so. But there's some cute images, and I definitely want to do some in honor of my father who gave this to me. So then there's mandalas. I keep forgetting the mandalas are in here. So, and then there's some word ones that I will never color, and some flowers. Angry kitty. I don't think that kitty looks so angry. More mandalas. This one's cool. You got some doodly stuff. That doesn't look like any of the others. It's a mishmash of stuff. And then it's got some very realistic looking stuff. And then more doodly stuff. Yeah, this is Shutterstock probably. Maybe some AI. Maybe some drawn with a program. It's definitely not a consistent artist. That's probably straight up Shutterstock. Yeah. And then it's got some of these this style that I like. But then, it doesn't have any cohesion to it at all. It's following every trend out there. But, you know, it was a gift, and I honor gifts, and I will color out of this. And I keep meaning to, and I've forgotten. You may hear my floofer behind me, Jack. He's dreaming. So he's making all sorts of little noises while he's dreaming. So that's in the A's. Can you hear him? He's dreaming. And now we're going to go on to Fabiana Attanasio. Now, these books are historically hard to find, but you can find them. And I'll be talking about different ways that you can find them. You will see them like on eBay and Mercari and, you know, resale sites, and you'll see them for a stupid amount of money. Don't pay a stupid amount of money. I got none of these for over $20. So let me show you what I've got. First off, we're going to start with the big scam of the bunch. I've been waiting to do this video so that I can ditch this one. I was thinking, oh my gosh, it's Fabiana Attanasio, puffy art, super cute. You can get this off Amazon. I was in a Fabiana Attanasio, illustrated by Fabiana Attanasio, designed by Sophie Freestone. What? And it was Igloo Books, and I thought, oh, how cute. It's cardboard back. It flips from the front. And I'm like, puffy art, I don't know what that is, but as a lover of everything Fabiana, I thought, well, I'll get it. Okay. So this is a coloring page, and it is like cardboard cardstock. It's very thick. And you might be able to see there, you can see the image. It is puffy, and it's soft. Like, I don't know. It's single-sided, so I'd probably use alcohol markers or something on that. I'm not exactly sure. I mean, maybe even crayons would go over it, but it's soft and fuzzy. So I don't know what will work on it. Probably some kind of markers, but it's cute. Doesn't look like anything she does. And then here's another one. It's a jungly one. I love the, the frame, and it's a sloth hanging from a tree. And again, these parts that are white, they're fuzzy. They're soft and fuzzy and slightly raised. So it's a strange paper, but it is like cardboard. So I was like, okay, it's unusual. I could figure out, something. Maybe I'll do the raised parts in a sparkly paint or something. Or now that I have the Language gel markers, maybe I'll try them over it, or acrylic markers. That's cute. And you can tell this one in the face looks a little bit like Fabiana, but otherwise they're pretty generic. You couldn't look at these and say they're Fabiana. I think you can in the face of this kitty. I think you can see she looks more Fabiana, and that's adorable. And then it stops. So you get what, 4, 5 puffy arts, and then you just get crappy paper, double-sided, as thin as tissue paper of this weird stuff. What kind of scam is this? I'm so annoyed. I'm going to turn it sideways because I'm knocking everything over back here. It's not worth turning it anyway. It's just like, this is thinner than Amazon printing. And it's got a publisher, Igloo Books. And some of them are kind of cute, but they're pretty generic. Everybody does this. There's nothing that screams Fabiana in this. So, I could print them, but they're also a weird size. So if I just, tried to scan and print, they're not 8.5 by 11. They're like 12 by 9 or something. And it wouldn't work. I don't have any paper that size. It's like legal sized. They're okay. And they might be fun to color, but they're a weird size, and I would never want to color on this paper. How dare a publisher put out anything on this paper? Like, what is this? Ugh. Yes, and you can get it off of our Amazon. It's not exactly that cheap. It's not as cheap as it should be. These would be so cute if they were smaller. Maybe I could, scan them in and then change the size to something much smaller, because there's no reason, you don't need these. This is going to have to be markers. The paper's awful. but you'd have to be really careful because the markers would bleed. I don't know. I can't decide what to do with this. I mean, they're cute, but they're not really Fabiana, you know. Maybe, like, when was this published? Maybe that'll give us a hint. See, this is $8. I don't know. 11 Canada. No date. It's just the weirdest thing. Touch me, color me. Well, 4 pages worth, but everything else is crap. With soft and bumpy coloring pages. Yeah, and a whole lot of tissue paper. There's just these front 4 that are soft. I don't know. It's the strangest thing ever. Maybe I'll keep it as a cautionary tale. Maybe I'll give it away. Not sure, but cannot not recommend this enough. So don't worry. Don't even bother with that one. All right. Now let's get into the good stuff. Okay, The Adventures of Pinocchio. This is one you will see prices all over the place. And I think I saw one on eBay for $40 maybe. I wouldn't pay that much. Just wait. You just have to be patient with these. They're out there. They're in great condition. You just have to wait. They'll show up. Someone will put them on there for $20 or less. And the other thing you need to, and these are all Fabiana, and they all come with a poster. Now this was bought used and the poster's gone. So if you're buying these used, so they don't all have the poster, but do you guys really color the posters anyway? I think the rest of mine do have posters, but this one doesn't. The other place you can get these is, believe it or not, Amazon. And they're always a third-party seller. And see, when was it? 2016. There's no reason this should be so out of print. But it always has the story in the front, and this is an English version. The ones on Amazon may not be English versions. Like, I recently got Snow White for $17. I got an Italian version routed through Japan off of Amazon US for $17 and no shipping. I couldn't believe it. And I was telling a friend of mine online on Instagram, and she got it too. And then we had to wait a long time, and we were both really nervous. We're like, oh, maybe this was a scam. But nope, they showed. They came from Japan. Now, you will find more often the Italian versions cheap. English versions tend to be a little bit more expensive. But these are really, really lovely books. The paper's good. They are double-sided, but the paper's great. They kind of follow the same format. All of them have an outline page like this, which I think is super cool. The Pinocchio one I really like. It's got some great scenes in it. So these are all doable. It took me, maybe close to a year to amass them all. Now, there are some you cannot find. You can't find Cinderella, which if you have Cinderella, you have a gold mine, because that one is never shows up. And is it Beauty and the Beast is hard to find? I have Beauty and the Beast, though. But those two are hard to find. Cinderella is especially hard. I don't have it. But look at these. I mean, this is Fabiana's great artwork. Just great stuff. Oops. And I have not done, I've done one page in Peter Pan, and that's it. Other than that, these are untouched. So these need, that needs to change next year. I need to work more out of these because I do love them. Isn't this great? Oh, look at that one. It's a fantastic page. These are super. Fabiana's so talented, and this series was so magical, and I just wish it was still in publication. But like I said, you can find them. So keep an eye out when you go to these resales. Look at Jiminy Cricket. He's so cute. When you go to these resale sites, you can search for something. Oh, he's a real boy. And then you can save your search. And then you can even check notify me when new books come in. So I have a search for Fabiana Attanasio on eBay and on Mercari, and I get notified if a new one pops up, and then I check it every time. It's the only way you're going to get these, is just keep checking, because the prices are all over the place, and you can get them for cheaper. Okay, here's The Wizard of Oz, and it's in, this is an Italian version, or a Spanish version. This may be Spanish. Yeah, this is Spanish. So, and this one has the poster. They're huge. I can't really unfold it and show you, but it's pretty much just all the characters. And The Wizard of Oz is a great one. I was so excited to get this one. This was before I was writing down where I got things, and it was such a while ago that researching it would have taken me a really long time to figure it out. Yeah, but then you're going to get the story. Like, this story's in Spanish, but you can translate it, and come on, you know the story already. And translation is easy with Google Translate. So here we're starting in Kansas. There's the tornado. Isn't that a great page? All the things flying around. There's Toto, and it's in one of those neat outlines. And probably, I see myself doing all of those. Dorothy, she landed. Is the witch's legs sticking out? No. There's the witch's legs. And the munchkins. Aren't these great? Wizard of Oz is a great one. Just such really fun books. Paint would be wonderful in this. You know, gel sticks to fill, to cover these big spaces. Gel crayons, watercolor pencils. Ooh, that is cool. That's the lion. But then that's really the lion. Gelatos, things like that. King Art gel sticks. You can use, I haven't tried if Inktense goes through, but probably not. Watercolor markers used as, watercolor paint, acrylics. I mean, I think anything would work on this paper. That is so cool and steampunk. Your Neo 2s. I think this is great. It's as psychedelic as she gets. And the witch and the wolves. Oh, wow. Really cool. Aw. Ooh, wicked. Some scary stuff here would be fun for Halloween. Throwing the water on her. There's Oz. Now, I don't know this part of the story. Who are all these people? What's that 6-legged rhino? Oops, but there's Oz. He can't really help them. So she's actually sewing the balloon, the hot air balloon, and launching the hot air balloons. Nice little wallpaper page, so you could use alcohol markers for that if you want. Oh, and there goes Oz. He's gone before you got a chance to help them. Isn't Dorothy cute? She's so cute. Such a fun page. Except this one, I haven't cracked these books yet. Not the ones that I haven't colored in yet. These look like figurines. I don't know what this is. And there's the Good Witch, Glinda. That's the outline of the flying monkey with all kinds of leaves and stuff. Oh, her ruby slippers. There's no place like home. And there she is, home again. Fun, huh? And then the poster. So, I bought this somewhere, and I got the Spanish version. And it wasn't much. This one, of all of them, this is one of the harder ones to find, I think. But you can find it. Beauty and the Beast. Okay, this one is a Spanish version or Italian. This might be Italian. This is Italian. And you're more than likely to find the Italian versions. Hold on, I need to upload this clip and I'll be right back. All right, if my clips get too long, it's hard for me to upload them to my editing software because of my wimpy Wi-Fi here. So I have to load it up in in chunks. This one actually had the receipt in it. So this one came from Half Price Books via Amazon. So this one is harder to find, and it's actually not my favorite. What I have found with fairy tale series is Beauty and the Beast tends to be the weakest in a series. I don't know if there's just not enough story to it to create good coloring pages, but they're just usually, this is one of the better Beauty and the Beast books I have, but it's still not the best one out of the series. Anyway, her family, and this one's in Italian. So if you're going to go on Amazon, you'll see, no offers available when you look this up. Still click on the listing, because sometimes it says no offers available, but the listing, when you go in there, it'll say to use starting at $17 or something. Then go in there, click on that. So because Amazon is not going to sell these. It's going to be a third-party seller selling through Amazon, which is probably the safest way to get used books. So if you can get them there, that's great, because then you have a refund option and you have some recourse. There's the dad traveling, getting stuck in the storm. But see, there's a lot of this kind of stuff, like filler pages. Like and I noticed that with every Beauty, like this is really filler. Every Beauty and the Beast coloring book has a lot of just filler stuff. So definitely, if you could find it on Amazon through a third-party seller. Now, those tend to be better prices, but they still, if there's only one for sale, they tend to be crazy. Like I think I saw Pinocchio for $80 on Amazon the other day, and that's dumb. Don't pay $80. You can get these for $20 or less. But do keep checking, because that's how I found the Snow White one, which is hard to find, was a seller in Japan selling an Italian version of the book via Amazon US. So, and I got it for $17. And we'll have Snow White's probably my favorite one. Snow White and Pinocchio, I think, are the best ones. I don't know. I like a lot of them. Oh, Jungle Book's really good. That one's coming up next. This one's kind of boring to me. I'm not really into it. There's a lot of like boring pages. Towards the end, it gets better. Like I love this scene. And I love this scene. Look at how cute he is listening to her read. I think that's a great scene. And the dancing, of course, is wonderful. These last few pages are wonderful. And then a bunch of nothing here. And then she has to go see her sick dad. So she goes, but she leaves Beast behind. Filler page. And Beast is sad. I think that's a really good page too. Really wonderful. And look at that. Not exactly sure how to color this one. I probably would just leave it like it is. The sisters, I think, are having a good time, but then she's worrying about him, and she comes back to find him, collapsed and ill and near death because his heart is broken. So she kisses him of her own volition. Look at his big fuzzy face. I think that's a great page. And then the mask. This is like representing the magic that's keeping him as a beast. And the magic swirls around him. And then there's his crown. This page I have seen colored. It's half beast, half boy, and it's brilliant. It's a brilliant page. This would probably be the first one I would want to do, maybe. It's very cool. And then there they are with the roses in the castle, and he's a young boy. And this one was missing the poster. So that's Beauty and the Beast. It is hard to find. I don't think it's the best one. So there are others that might be worth your chase more, like this one, Jungle Book. This is the Italian version. Did I ever start writing down where I got this? Yes. This is the one. Okay, this is another one I got through Amazon via an Amazon Japan seller for $17. So this one and Snow White, I got the same place. So just, you never know. You just got to keep, like any chase you're on for any out of print book, you're just going to check all the sites, Vinted, Pango, you're going to check all the resale sites and keep checking Amazon because Amazon has hidden gems in there. Jungle Book, this one feels like it has the poster. Yes, the poster's there. This one is adorable. If you can get your hands on this one, oh, this one's fantastic. Every Jungle Book coloring book I have is great. Look at Mowgli. He is just freaking adorable. And then the story, which is in Italian. He is absolutely made. This story is made for Fabiana's style. It's just perfect. I love this. All these quirky leaves and stuff. Oh, how much fun could you have with that? And then here's an outline of one of the wolves. Now, the story has wolves in it. We just didn't see the wolves in the Disney version, but there is wolves in the story. And here's a paw print. A tent. There's Shere Khan, the tiger. Look at him. Oh, every page in this book is fantastic. Baby Mowgli. The wolves. I don't know if he was raised by wolves when he was a baby. Was that it? Yeah, the wolves raised him. Isn't that great? A family of wolves in the rocks with baby Mowgli. I think it's great. Then Baloo, the bear. And he loves honey. Isn't that a great honey? I love those bees. And the way that she drew that bee's nest. And this one, iconic, right? You see this in every story, every book. Him floating on Baloo. But this is probably my favorite depiction of that page. I love the vines hanging down, and I love that it's blown up big. It's a double page spread. I've never seen it as a double page spread. I think this is just really good. It would be a lot of fun to just make this so many beautiful colors. I don't know why flamingo. Or the lotus leaves? Are there lotuses in the jungle? This is Bagheera, right? The Black Panther. Jack decided he was going to get up and go to bed. There's Bagheera. And this is gorgeous. I love the way she draws plants because it looks like they're fantasy plants and you could just make them any color. I think that's beautiful. And again, another fun fantasy fold. Those of you that like to color this. Now, I am not a flower and plant colorist because not the realistic ones. I like them when they're like this and I have like, I can make them anything. Sparkly and purples and whatever. If it's realistic, I get a little bored. It seems to be the same colors all the time. And look, as he's growing up, is that not adorable? He's adorable. Just kind of a jungle motif. Here he is running with the wolves. Isn't that great? It's like his whole story growing up. And there he is with Bagheera and Baloo trying to get into a pineapple, and it's fantastic. I think it's a pineapple. Who knows? I don't know. Pineapple. No, it can't be a pineapple. Coconut? It's something. I love this one. Ah, the elephant. There's also elephants in the story. They're the wise keepers of the forest. There's, well, in the Disney version, it's King Louie, right? King of the Apes. The orangutan. More leaves. I love the leaves in Jungle Book. And the monkeys, they're messing with Mowgli. They get the smackdown put on him, though. Ah, Kaa, the snake. Oh, this is just wonderful. It's fantastic. Look at these ruins, like Aztec, Mayan ruins. And then him with the monkeys driving him crazy. I like this as well as I like the Jungle Book coloring book that I have that will be coming up in a future video that I color out of a lot. This, you could say that's Bagheera, but you could also say it's Shere Khan, the way he's peeking. I love these Mayan / Aztec ruins. Not sure which. All the monkeys going crazy, but here the snake is chasing them off, and Bagheera and Baloo. So, like, knock it off, you guys. That's a lot of monkeys playing in the ruins. And then Ka, trust in me. Remember that from the Disney movie with his crazy eyes spinning? That's what he's doing there. And then we have Bagheera and Baloo in outline fashion taking care of Mowgli. Shere Khan. I just see so many fun things I could do with these. Oh, Bagheera. Fire. Oh, he has fire. Boy, he looks angry there, doesn't he? That is such a dynamic page. Wow. Wow. Yay, Fabiana. And that's how he's scaring Shere Khan away, is with fire. That's a great page. And the poor wolves here. And he saves the wolves from Shere Khan with fire. And here he is running. Oh, isn't that great? I love the way she did that. She doesn't draw like this anymore. You know, this is 2016. Comes upon a settlement. It's a village. You hadn't seen that before. And there's the girl. You've never seen a girl before. She's down getting water out of pottery, using pottery. There she is in all her glory. She's beautiful. Here's a village. I think this is a great page too. Oh, he's sad. I think that's the girl's father. Not sure. He's not accepted until he protects the water buffalo from Shere Khan. Because this is India, right? Yep. And, ooh, he skins Shere Khan? Does he kill Shere Khan? And he comes back to the wolves. Wow. I love this tribal pattern background. You could just do so many fun things with colors in this. And there he is, happy in the jungle. Look at red pandas. So many fun things. They're all happy. And there he is. It's just a fun story. And this is one of my very favorites of the group. Isn't that fantastic? Jungle Book. All right, I've got a few more to show you. All right, Alice in Wonderland. This one is fairly easy to find. I found this one on eBay. And this one has the poster. Now, I know I've said this before, but it goes without saying you want to stick to very good condition or like new. This one has some coloring in it, but not much. And it's in English. You never want to get suckered into going to good. Good is never good. Like new or very good. That's where you need to stop at. Good, you'd think would mean good, but they're usually terrible. There's a big jump between very good and good. And every used book I bought in good condition, I've had to get a refund on. So there was like, one of them was missing pages. One of them had 15 colored pages and they called it good. So I don't do that anymore. And there is some coloring in this one, but it's pencil. I can erase it or I'll just color over it. And this is a lot of fun. Alice is another character that she draws very well. She makes her very cute. And this is a this way page because she's huge. She grew very big. And this is when they're crying and their tears make, water, fills up with water. And then they want to dry off, so they have the caucus race. And they run around in circles. She's big. She grew big. This is her poking out of the house. I don't know, a chimney sweep gecko? Yeah, I think it's awesome. It's pretty cool. This is a fun one. It's probably my second. It's in the top 3 or 4. I love those flowers, though. That's cool. And who are you? Hookah smoking caterpillar. My favorite character. Oh, I love this page. This page. It's my favorite page in the book. I love the way she made the caterpillar. Some crazy mushrooms. You could really have fun with these, though. Oh, and of course, the long neck version of her. A lot of people don't like that. Artists who are true to the book do usually have a coloring page that has a long neck. It is pretty creepy when she looks up and sees the birds. You have to, that's part of the original story. And the fish footmen. Those guys are funny. And then the woman, the cook with the baby. But the baby turns out to be a pig usually. Isn't the Cheshire Cat great? Oh, yes. I see this smoke and variegating colors. It's just neat. Neat double page spread. You gotta do double page for Cheshire Cat. The Tea Party. With a really, really nice looking Mad Hatter. But yeah, this is a crazy tea party. And then all the iconic stuff of the tea party and everything else. See, it has a few of the wallpaper pages. Painting the Roses Red. This is a great page. Those guys are so creepy, though. The King and Queen, look at them. Look at her. Isn't she magnificent? I think she did a really good job with her. And then I don't know what I'd do with this page. Nothing. Look, off with her head. Look at that. That is just, she is just a phenomenal character. Love it. Aw, when they're playing croquet with the flamingos as mallets and the hedgehogs as the ball. Oh, this is a wonderful psychedelic Cheshire Cat page. Oh, you could have fun. This would be a page that I would just have fun with gel pens and acrylic, and a fun page. Oh, the mock turtle and the griffin. They're going to tell stories. The poor mock turtle. And they're by the ocean side. They're going to have the little oysters, right? I don't remember him. Crawfish guy? He's very dapper. Look at her. She's so cute. And here they are. Here she is in court. Being judged by a bunch of craziness. It's a great page. Wonderful one of the white rabbits. Oh, the Mad Hatter. See, you could really, and I love the hat next to him. I would make these two match for sure. And then all the sweets and treats. I probably would never color that or that. That's at the end when all the, you're nothing but cards. And they all go crazy. And then she wakes up in her sister's lap. Fun, huh? Alice in Wonderland. All right. I've got a couple more. Snow White. Okay. I do know the history of this one, and I was wrong. The other one where I got from Amazon through a Japan seller, that one was correct. This one is a Spanish version, and I got it on Amazon from a third-party seller. It's new, and I got it for $4.99 plus $3.99 shipping. So I got this for $9. This one is hard to find. I could not believe it. So just keep looking. My best deals have been off of Amazon third-party sellers. And this one was brand new. So it should have the poster in it. Yeah, it does. There's a poster. And let's look at this one, because this one, not everybody has Snow White. And it's in Spanish. Oh, she's so pretty. Now, this one is my favorite one. This one and Jungle Book and Wizard of Oz, I think, are my top three. Oh, it's a snowy scene. Oh, I like that. Oh, I love this. She's looking out the window and she's doing her embroidery. That's the mom. She's pregnant. Pricks her finger. Look at this beautiful tapestry. Such attention to detail. And then the snow. She's born in the winter. There she is, little Snow White. Cute. And there's the evil stepmom. And the dad. And little Snow White. There's a lot of double page spreads in here. But they're really nice. Oh, isn't this beautiful? That's so Fabiana. Oh, birdie. Oh, birdies, more birdies. You could say this is a filler double page, but it sure is cute. It'd be fun to do. The mirror. The evil mirror. Really cool. And there she is convincing the dad to do terrible things. She's mean. Take her out in the woods and kill her, right? Wasn't it? Yeah, and he goes to kill her, but he can't. So horrible. So horrible. Bird in a lockbox. She's running away through the dark woods. Comes across the warm little cabin. Aren't these great? Don't you just want to color every page in this one? Oh, look, she finds the table setting for 7. 3:45. She is really pretty. I like her. And here's all the dwarfs. Are they not fun? Let's see, Doc. That's got to be happy and dopey and angry. Bashful's probably in here. Sleepy is one of them. And who are we missing? Sneezy. That's great. I love, and one thing I love about this is another kind of fun double page spread. One thing I love about it is I love the way she draws the dwarfs. Look at that. You get neat light sources. It's dark. You could have the light shining on her. They come home to find her asleep. Adorable. What a great, well-drawn page. There's their home in the woods and a deer. Ah, she is not, that's the evil witch. Yep. She visited Snow White and poisons her. What? Well, here she has dark hair, which I love. I wish she was dark-haired like this in all of the pages. But she's awake with the, was there a 2 try to kill her? Was that it? Look at these fun cakes. Look at the berries. Yep, the witch must have done something, but she survived and then gives her this poisoned comb. Maybe she's just making friends with her. There's probably something to the actual story. And here she falls into the sleep because of the comb. And they're all concerned. Don't you just love the little dwarfs? Oh, they're so adorable. This is the witch's lair, because look, skull and a mortar and pestle and all kinds of tools. Okay, does she try 3 times to kill her? Because the first time she ties her thing, and the second time she gives her a comb. Now she's making the apple. This would be a really cool page to do. Oh, this would be a lot of fun for Halloween. Oh, my chicken bookmarks are out of reach right now. I'm gonna put this in there because I'd make green smoke and and then glowing off of her. Yeah, and a red apple. That'd be fun. It'd be my first, look at all the apples over here. Be my first page done in here. All the animals in the woods are worried. They all look a little concerned. Yeah. So, okay. The witch must have visited her 3 times. I need to read the original story. Because here she brings the apple. And here she falls asleep again. But this time it sticks, right? That's cool. Yeah, they're crying now. And they put her in here to sleep forever. Look at all the animals around her. What a beautiful page. And all the animals are sad. Look at that sad deer. Oh. Oh, she's so bad. She's terrible. That's a great page, though. And so is this one. This is the kind of fun, brainless page I like to do. But then the prince finds her. And she's beautiful. And he kisses her and she wakes up. Look at all the hearts. Oh, what a sweet page. This one is sewn bound. I don't remember the others being sewn bound. And off they go. Bye-bye, bye, bye. And they get married. Aww. And she's visited by the birds. That's sweet. Yeah, this one is sewn bound. No, they're not all sewn bound. Probably depends on where it was made, but this one's sewn bound. Wow, a sewn bound Snow White, brand new for $9. Again, you can find these deals. I promise you can. You just got to be diligent. All right, I have one more of these, and then I have 2 very special Fabiana books, and then we're done. So, be right back. Okay, the last one I have in this fairy tale series is Peter Pan. Or are they fairy tales? I don't know. This one, did I write down right? Now, this was the first one I got. Yes, I got it off Amazon for $10. So, don't buy them for $80 off eBay. There is one somewhere. I can't remember where I saw it, but it's $80 right now. Don't worry about that. This one has the poster, and I believe this one was brand new. So this one's in English. So this was quite a find, and but I have seen it for really affordable. In fact, I saw one on Mercari for $8 sold one time. Sold like that, but yeah. So you definitely just need to keep watching. There's the rooftops. This is the only page I've done in any of them. This was, this was a couple of years ago. So I'd probably color this differently now, but I don't know. I was using everything sparkly I could find. I didn't have a lot of sparkle stuff, so a lot of this is water-based paint, watercolors, sparkle watercolors. And then this is some acrylic markers and such. It was a lot of paint because I didn't have many markers at that time. But I really enjoyed it. I remember it took me forever. I was just getting started. And there's a window. Nana. There's the dog. Isn't this fun? This one's adorable. Wendy. What a great page of Peter Pan. I have seen this one colored before. I've seen more colored pages out of this one than I have of any of the others. I really want to do this one. Him fighting with a shadow. Isn't that great? I think Peter Pan is so well drawn in this book, but Tinkerbell is the best. And yes, many of you have colored this page. I have seen this one quite a few times. It's iconic and it's fantastic. It's probably the best page in the whole book, is this grumpy little Tinkerbell. She did her so well. Yep. And all the stars showing he's magical. He's going to take them all out flying. And there they go. Big Ben. Isn't this wonderful? I just think it's just so well done. And they're flying to Skull Island. Down there. Go see the Lost Boys. It's cool. This one's really well drawn. Look at Captain Hook. Is he not dashing? Oh, that is so cool. His curly locks and his feathers, and he's great. Oops, Wendy's falling. Wendy's been pierced by an arrow. The Lost Boys are here to try to take care of her. And there's Tinkerbell, and she's happy. She's smiling. Here's their little fortress. Isn't this well done? These pages are great. Don't know why he's in a basket. She's telling them stories. It's great. What a great page. Oh, the mermaids. Another great page. There's the skull, a crystal skull. Or maybe I'm getting my stories mixed up. She's been kidnapped, right? And that's Smee. Aha, the epic battle. Captain Hook is fantastic. Fun, huh? There she is. Feathers. Oh, she did such a good job with this book. This is a really good one. And little Tinkerbell. Okay, I have seen this one done too with the flowers, and then there's Tinkerbell right there, and she's crying. She's sad. This is a really neat page, and I love it that she put Tinkerbell over here. First glance, you don't really see her because she kind of blends in with everything. But yeah, that's really neat. Oh, the pirates. It's a great page. That would be great for a pirate themed page. Look at them all. They look great. Fabiana, she is so talented. And there's Tinkerbell being a traitor. Oh, naughty, naughty Tinkerbell. And here they come after him. This is a very strange page, but it would be cool to do. And there's Peter Pan. Captain Hook's got poison. Got poison, but Tinkerbell intercedes at the last minute and drinks it instead. That is a great page. Where does she get the ideas? I mean, it just tells the whole story without any words. And then all the Lost Boys are caught, and everybody, and the 3 kids, everybody's caught. And Tinkerbell's very ill now. How beautiful. The ship is great. Every page in this one is just really cool. Uh-oh. They're all tied up. And look at the iconic ship stuff. Wendy's going to have to walk the plank. But there's Peter. I like this double page. I think it's really cool with the rope surrounding both of them. And the fight is on. I'll get you, Peter Pan. I think it's great. This is so much fun. Oh, what a fun page. Another one to play with acrylic markers. Here comes TikTok. I love the way she did TikTok with the clocks and the numbers. This page, I think, is so cool. So TikTok is here, and then all the waves, and then you just see a bit of the arm here and a bit of his cloak and his face. Like, it's just so full of power and energy. Oh, this one's stone bound too. Cool. I like the stone bound. Look at that. What fun this page would be. So much fun. And then Tinkerbell lives. It's a beautiful, beautiful spread. And these guys go back to their family and miss them very much. And Peter Pan's kind of sad looking in the window. And then there's the poster. So this was $10, brand new. So yeah, definitely look on Amazon. Okay, that's all that I have. I know I'm missing Cinderella, and I think there are two that I'm missing, but I can't remember what the other one is. I've seen Cinderella. I've seen Flip Throughs. It's beautiful, but you really can't find that one. The last two I have to show you are these, the puzzle books. Look at that. So these are really fun. I think I purchased this one. Whoops. And then the other one was a gift. And what these are is these are puzzles. Each page is a puzzle. And then when you take out the puzzle piece, the same page is in black and white underneath, and you can color it. And I have, of course, flip throughs of these. They are a lot of fun. I have not been able to bring myself to color on any of them, but what fun would that be? As you took it off, you'd see it colored, and then you could put all the pieces back on. But I have to pull it away from the camera. But it has the story on one side, and it has the puzzle on the other, and it's just beautiful. I doubt I'll color in these. These are real collector's items. These you can get off Amazon now. They're in print. You can get them. They're not very expensive. I have this one, Wizard of Oz. Look at that witch. And I'm thinking about using some of these as inspiration, because these are pages that are in the book, but using these colors and such as inspiration. Because see, remember this page? These pages were all in the book. So yeah, that might be a good idea. And then they're pretty short. And then the last page is, I'm not sure how you'd color this. It's so slick, but she goes home, and these are all images from the coloring book. And that's that one. Yeah, they're about $15 on Amazon. And then the last one, which was a gift, is Alice in Wonderland. Now, I don't know if there are any others than these two. I haven't seen another one. This is from my dear friend Nessa, and starts off with this. And I'm not showing the left side because the left side's just the story. Oh, look at how she colored that. That's about how I see him. I probably won't do it exactly like that, but a lot like that. I'll get a lot of ideas from that. Look at the hat. I love the colors of the hat. Kind of holding it like this so it isn't too glary. Some great coloring ideas in here. Oh, made the queen dark-haired. I like that. These are great. Oh, I love the dodo being blue. And the last page, keys in this. So that was the last of my A's that I have currently. I do have that one art of coloring, The Nightmare Before Christmas, and when I find it, I'll show it to you. But that's also why I'm doing this audit, to make sure I have all my books are everywhere, and I need to get them organized. So I'm doing them alphabetically. Next video will be the B's, which includes Tatiana Bogema Stolova. I tossed and turned about her, about putting her under S or B, but I think it would be B, right? Because it's a hyphenated last name. So we're going to put her there. And so there's a lot of her. And Rita Berman will be in that one. And there will be some others. So that's going to be kind of a big one. It'll probably be broken up into two again. All right. And I will see you in my very next video, whatever that is. All right. Love you. Have a great night. Bye-bye.